And we are back, folks. Thank you for staying with us here at NoReset Speedrun. Definitely appreciate each and every one of you. Get those cat jams in chat, get those emotes in chat. We're going to be playing a fantastic game. We're going to actually go 4 years further into the past from Felix into 1990 with F-Zero featuring Mannix86. Hello there.
Hi there, everybody. Well, thanks for being here, and thanks, King Yordle, for being my host. We're going to do some commentary in French for this run, but if you have questions in English in chat, be sure to
Oh,
let us...
never mind. I'm gonna go in English. So, hello everyone. I'm Moneyman. I will be the commentator for this run.
Commentator's choice. All right. So we're going to do the Night League, which is like the first league of the three. And we're going to play on beginner because I'm a beginner. All right. Timer is as soon as I hit beginners here, so we'll go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good
luck,
luck,
to get away.
Good luck, good luck. Mute City.
So, F-Zero, one of the, F-Zero, literally one of the first game of the SNES alongside Super Mario World. It was a pretty impressive race game at the time, and it used a lot of the mod 7 of the console, as you see, with this pseudo 3D. So, as you see, we go almost 500 kilometers, pretty fast.
478.
Yeah.
When I can.
So,
that's pretty good. That's pretty fast.
So the rules are Mannix must finish must do 5 laps, and he must finish top 3 at the end, or else he's gonna retry. There is no ranking at the end. It's just he must finish top 3, or we can pass to the next course. So at each lap, he gonna have a boost, as you can see at the bottom right on the screen is the S. He's gonna try to use it on some rock track like this part, which is the most optimal since the boost neglect every dirt.
Oh, okay. So that's how it works.
So there were four cars on this. There were 4 selectable cards. We're gonna he takes the pink one, which is by far the fastest, but he is really tricky to move since he can lose. Since his speed recovery is really slow. So he's better just to never take a hit, never hit a bot. But and beginners, but aren't really. Oh, I just jinxed it.
That was perfect because I know that's perfect because I was like, I'm going to have to slow down because when you finish first, this fanfare is actually much longer than if you finish second. So I was like, I'm going to have to slow down, but I didn't have to because I made a major mistake on the last turn.
Yeah, it's 1 second faster to finish second and third, but if he had finished fourth, he was to begin to redo the race again.
Oh, got it. So the sweet spot's going to be in the second to third.
Yes, you can see the ranking. You need to go at the end of the lap with the safe counter, just at the right of the rank.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to give me a lot of warnings like an old arcade
unfortunately, as you can see, one of the really annoying thing on this speedrun is the bot can be really on your way. The advantage of playing easy is that they're way less aggressive. So there are less anyway. But if you play on expert, it made them faster. So if you want to finish second and third, this is a more optimal way to play, since they will go after you way faster. And just as you see, unfortunately, if you take a hit, you can really bounce back everywhere.
Literally.
I forgot to use my boost, but it was nice because when I did the mistake, I just got my speed right away. I usually use it right here, so we'll just use it again.
That was a good recovery, though.
One thing you can go.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, if you guys don't recognize this song, it's called Big Blue. It's the first edition of the, Captain Falcon and Big Blue doesn't come from Smash. This is the first edition of it. So if you remember this song, even if you're not an old school gamer, then now you know where it came from originally.
Yeah. The first two, I think, are probably the most well known because of a lot of people going through Smash and Mario Kart Wii or Mario Kart for it.
Yeah, it's the fun of the Knight Cup. It's really bring right as a classic race.
And we didn't really talk about the passengers, but they are absolutely the worst thing of this video game.
Oh boy, true.
If I die, I blame the passengers. Sometimes they'll be on their line perfectly and you're going by them and they just bump you like it's F-Zero X.
They seems to race, but we cannot be sure, honestly.
Like here, I think I'm going too fast and it's beginner, so the second place was a little bit too far for me to matter to slow down. But on master, they're usually right on your rear end. It's worth it to slow down.
Yeah, and Gizmo's bringing up in chat the buttery smooth 60 FPS and Mode 7 graphics. This is actually the first game on the Super Nintendo that had the Mode 7 graphics, so you could have these 3D effects happening that you see on screen.
Yes, and as you said, he managed to make it at 16 FPS, which made the game even more impressive. I remember you that is one of the first SNES game alongside the Super Mario World.
Yeah. And this race features something that we didn't talk about yet, which is it's called gas bumping. So if you see these really sharp turns and you hear like a sound of brakes, I'm actually not braking, I'm releasing the gas and pressing it again repeatedly and every time I do it, it sort of gives me an edge into turning. And that's how we turn without losing a lot of gas.
Okay.
For good players, anyway. As you can see there, I didn't do it fast enough, so I started creeping towards the wall.
This is mandatory. This is a really mandatory trick for for racing with the pink car, since you really don't want to lose any speed. Since as you can see on the screen, once you reach 317, his speed counter climb really slowly.
This is exactly how it was intended.
Oh,
it happens. Don't worry.
I developed this strat about 3 seconds ago.
That was a typical F-Zero crash, let's say. Oh my! Once you hit the wall, it's really a hell to recover.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually take a safety here and heal, because normally this track is not too dangerous, but just one wrong bump. And these guys, man, I tell you, the passengers.
Oh yeah, with the pink one, if you hit them, they explode. They knock you back really powerfully, and you lose a great chunk of power if you see it. Also, one thing to know: you really don't want to be one fifth of his power, since at this point he's gonna lose his speed.
Yep, that's why I'm going for a second whirl of health right here.
And it doesn't slow you down at all being in that little section, right?
No, there is no speed lost.
Nice.
So this track has more turn than the previous one, but it won't be by far. It won't be the worst of this cup. The next one will be really tricky. You're gonna see it pretty soon. So another first place finish.
Yeah. And there's 2 more tracks here, so let's explain Deathwind, and then we'll throw it to Dirtle for some donos. So this track, if you see the grass, that's grass, and the green on the side, it's basically wind. So the track is on Night League is pushing me to one side or the other constantly, and it's almost like driving in an angle all the time is how they made it happen.
Ooh.
And it's really tricky on the brain because you think you're going straight and then you're not, and all of a sudden you're hitting a wall. But yeah, this track is kind of like the Mute City style, where it's really, if you make a mistake, you'll go really slow. But if you're playing really well, you can like constantly hit boosts and go really fast.
Okay.
And the track is really slow, short but dangerous.
Oof.
As you can see, you can go to 900 km with a boost, so it's a great game time if you can take it. Fortunately, the turn aren't too sharp. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
A trivia with the game, you probably see at the left there seems to be another road which has been locked. It's because the game reuse the same track and will lock and unlock some road to make it another track. So this track, which is Deathwing, will be back on the last cup of the game with way trickier turn. And I can swear you that this track is just one of the worst of the game.
Yeah. Dirtle, there's one more lap left, and let's take this moment to throw in a couple donos if there's any.
Alrighty. So if you have not already and would like to help out the cause for what we're doing for the charity event, please make sure to go on to donate.noreset.tv. I believe that is the correct link. And go ahead and donate for us. It definitely helps out people. And we're partnering up with the Smart Home Project, if I'm correct on that. And the mission that we're going for is to promote the education and the development of children with intellectual disabilities, whether or not they fall on the autism spectrum, throughout the entirety of their lives. We offer tools and support projects dedicated to providing them with stimulating and adapted environments that facilitate their path towards autonomy and personal growth.
Thank you for that donate. It's a great cause.
Yes.
Fantastic
I believe we're
one.
just shy of 3,000, so let's get there.
Yeah, we are currently at, let's see, $2,800.94. If we can, by the end of this run, get to 5,000, we're going to see some more F-Zero action with the Grand Prix run. So if you guys want to see that, go ahead and spam those donates in here. And not only will you get to see more fabulous content like this, but you're going to be helping out the charity as well.
Right. Go ahead, Molly Man.
As you can see on this track, there is two important things. The first one, which we are on right now, it's some pretty rugged U-turn here. You just cannot do them without slowdown. With this car, it's just impossible. And second thing, there is two ways to pace just right there. Here it's a shortcut, and as you can see, it can be pretty dangerous if you take a hit on anything when you pace. We didn't say it before, but if you go, oh boy, okay. He can,
This game
unfortunately,
is fun. Don't worry about it.
yeah, he can finish 5 at least, but this lap he cannot. He must finish top 3.
I'm gonna intentionally take some help.
Okay.
One other thing that we didn't say that when he jump, he must stay on the track. If he fall off the track, he just die and he lost a life.
Ooh.
Since we didn't talk about it, but there is a life counter at the bottom right on the screen.
They're all in the way of the boost.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be GG.
Sorry, I forgot to say
There you go.
Really
That's
clutch
the last
finish.
second.
So I was trying to do a boost on the last turn. If you turn exactly with the boost and you hit the wall, you don't have to do any of those swivelers. It just pushes you in line. But there was always somebody in the way that I couldn't do it.
It was a good recovery, though, despite the circumstances.
Yeah, so it was,
that's
it
a
was
zero. It's passenger percent. Thanks, Mollyman, for being here. It's too early to commentate, but you made it anyway.
Thanks, that was really cool. Despite, yes, I probably wake up 3-4 hours earlier than I usually do. But, that was definitively fun.
Yeah. Seriously though, this run, while it kind of looks casual, and the truth is, in some ways it is, but there are some. It's easy to learn in the run, but it's super hard to master it. There's a lot of little hidden techniques, and yeah, I do recommend it if you're not sure about speedrunning. Maybe you like racing games and you just kind of want to be a little bit faster than how you played it when you were a kid. That's basically what I consider this run. And there are other Grand Prix as well, and other cars, so you can play as your favorite Smash character if you want.
Yeah, exactly. That was Captain Falcon from Smash.
Thanks, NoReset, for having me. I've been here a few times, and it's always an event that I look forward to, and I hope to be in many more going forth. And,
yeah, thank you for running. Definitely was a pretty good meet or race, I should say. Despite the last portions, but you know what? You got it all the way through, and you got a pretty decent time from what I'm seeing. So thank you for being here, Mannix.
Hey, no problem.
Yeah, you did really well, honestly. If I remember correctly, I've crashed out at one of my F-Zero marathon race, so he did really well.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, that's it for me. What's next, Turtle?
All right, just checking the schedule right now, seeing what we have coming up next. Unfortunately, we did not make it to the goal, but fear not, we have plenty of other games in store for you today. Next, we're going to be having F-Zero GX with Dumb Doty, I think is how you pronounce it.
Be sure to stick around. That's a crazier looking game than this one.
Oh, yeah. So thank you, everybody, for being here. If you can, once again, please donate to the cause. We definitely appreciate it. I'm going to be heading out here myself here, and I'll be back on tomorrow. If you guys want to see more action, please stay tuned. Once again, this is King Dirtle, the Dirtle Kingdom, and thank you guys for being here once again.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.